What's up, y'all? This is Mike Manzer with another Manzer Faust Productions video. And today I am doing a response video to a new YouTuber I just found. It's like every day I find another one of you motherfuckers out there. And today it's a contest video a few channels have already done for the channel Trevor's, believe it's Flat, Round, and Spun channel. He just had 300 subscribers. Congratulations. I wanted to come on here and make my own addition to the number of videos he's been getting. So yeah, gonna do this real quick. He asked 3 questions and then make a shout out to a YouTuber that has less subs than you know, get people out there watching them. And I had to borrow it from another YouTuber I follow, because I only got 72, man. And that's not, like, you know, I just started, you know, I'm not expecting. The fact that I have 72 is mind-blowing, you know. I appreciate all you motherfuckers. But, you know, it's hard to find people with less than that, you know. So, I'll shout them out when it comes time. But, yeah, so if you don't follow Trevor's channel, I will have that down in the description. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, first question was, like, the first album I bought, was gifted, anything like that. And, you know, early on I was gifted a lot of stuff, you know, whole list of stuff. But this is the one I remember the most, going into the store and grabbing this and just bringing it home, playing it on my parents' old record player, and just being blown away by, like, how evil and, like, amazing and kind of uplifting this album is. I was in Christian school at the time. I fucking hated it. I didn't relate to any of the kids that I went to school with, so this album did it for me. This is Crass, Feeding of the 5,000, their debut LP on Crass Records. This is a repress, I believe, from the early 2000s or late 90s. Picked this up in around 2001, 2002 at Dynamite Records in Northampton, which is long gone. But that was the shit. It was in the basement of this place called Thorn. Had a vegan, like, proto Whole Foods kind of market across from it. And when you walked in there, right before you walked in the front door, there was a line of, like, dollar record crates going, like, as far as the eye could see. But they did have a punk section from what I remember. It was also the place I started buying, like, Maximum Rock and Roll from and stuff. And I picked this up. I think it was like $12.99 back in the day. $13 for this gem. I brought it home, man, and right from Reality Asylum. I'm like, this is a fucking jam. And I think I found Crass because I knew that they were affiliated, or, you know, they're always referenced by Conflict, and I had found Conflict kind of early. Had a couple of their CDs. But this is when I first started deeply getting into vinyl, around like 12 or 13 years old. You know, didn't want to just rely on my dad's records and all that, so picked this bad boy up and warped my mind forever. Good anarcho classic. Not my favorite record by them. That would definitely go to Penis Envy. Just amazing. Great band. Alright, so most recent record I've picked up. I got this like a week and a half ago, but, you know, and I've only listened to it like a couple of times, but this is a jam. Really love it. This is The Method by Killing Time. I believe it's their second full length. And obviously, you know, Bright Side is one of, like, the greatest hardcore records of all time. Not a lot on the artwork, it kind of just repeats itself. Comes on this awesome orange vinyl. Very cool. A little bit of marble in there. And Killing Time, this is a lot more well produced. A little bit more of like that 90s kind of groove to it of like the early 90s hardcore stuff. But this is solid. This easily is, you know, in the same ballpark as Brightside. It's hard to, you know, dethrone that album, just full of anthems. But yeah, The Method, really good copy. Happy to have it. I believe that's a newer reissue as well. And the next question was an album that will never let you down. And, you know, I could go with so many things. You know, a metal album I spin every time I'm enraged. You know, the good Cry album, like, you know, any of my Galaxy 500 or Cocteau Twins records, if I really want to get, you know, them emotions out. I'm not afraid to admit it, you know? Yeah. But this is an album that, like, just every single time I put it on, no matter what mood I'm in, I will feel amazing. I will feel great. It just puts the biggest smile on my face. And that's Toots and the Maytals, Funky Kingston. I might have shown this before, I'm not so sure. But I love Toots and the Maytals. Probably, you know, probably my favorite reggae group. Classic, authentic Jamaican reggae. And this is probably like my third or fourth favorite album of all time. And it, you know, it goes back and forth a lot. But this is just good vibes all the way through. You know, just beautiful melodies, just unending, great, uplifting lyrics, all of it, you know, Time Tough, In the Dark, Louie Louie. Their cover of Louie Louie is just so fucking good. I actually like it more than the, oh god, I can't even remember the band from the 60s. I'm gonna get a bunch of shit for that. But yeah, I prefer their version, just best version of Louie Louie I've ever heard. Pomps and Pride, Love's Gonna Let Me Down, and one of my all-time favorite songs, Pressure Drop, and I love that song. I've heard it covered really well by a lot of people, but man, nothing beats the original for just, you know, that amazing, amazing song. Just moves you so much, and you just gotta get up and dance and sing along. It's just a classic. Yeah. Toots and the Maytals. Got to see them once before the singer Toots Hibbert died, unfortunately, from, I believe it was COVID related. It was during the COVID times. So, R.I.P. to him. I wish I saw him more times than that, because that show was a little eh. But I got to see them, and they're just one of my all-time favorite groups ever. So, yeah, and to end this, I'm going to give a shout-out to a channel I found through No Solution. I was originally going to have No Solution, but he's got like 4 more than me, and I'm like, there's nobody who's lower than 70. Like, that's not fucking possible. And I just started, so, you know. But, I stole one from him. Sorry, dude, had to do it. And, I found this on his channel and checked out a couple of his videos before coming on and recording this. And man, this dude knows his shit. He's older than me, so that's always cool. You know, a lot of the guys I watch on YouTube are older than me. It's like hanging out with a cool older brother or, you know, a father figure or something like that. And getting good shit recommended to you. So yeah, his channel is The Ninth Circle. Dude's name is Bill. He's got this awesome looking video on the history of Christian death metal, which is, I'm a little bit familiar, like I know Mortification and a couple of those bands, but man, I like to dive into a lot of that stuff, because like, to be honest, like Christian metal and rock in general is a little bit of a hard pill for me to swallow, given my background and upbringing and everything like that, and kind of the jaded nature. I mentioned the Christian school I went to as a kid. But I'm interested in diving into that, and yeah, if you get the chance, go follow him. He's got 21 subscribers. That is a fucking crime. So everybody watching this, go subscribe to his channel. And like I said, go support Trevor's channel. If you have a channel of your own, make a video. Subscribe to his channel and make a video. And yeah, and keep cranking out great fucking record videos. I love doing this, man. So yeah, this will be a quick one, like I said. So if you want to find me on social media, my Instagram is the Hordes of Manzerfaust, and that'll about do it. So this is Mike Manzer with another Manzerfaust Productions video. Stay fucking metal.